How is it going, everybody? The Roundtable of Rathe back with another gameplay video for you. Today we are participating in our local weekly Blitz event that runs every week at our local game store, which is called Fair Game, located in Downers Grove and one in LaGrange. And they have been doing an awesome job running these Blitz events. They also provide a weekly armory event as well. And Chris and I got lucky to be paired up with each other in round one. So just like last time, my name is Jim. I'll be playing Levia. I am on the bottom of your screen. And then on the top of your screen, you'll see Chris, who is playing Prism again. This time it is our Blitz decks, but a matchup that you guys have seen once on this channel before. Chris, anything you want to add before we get started?
Well, you did say lucky that we got paired. I will say we got paired round one. Lucky for me, not so lucky for you because I'm going to steamroll.
He's confident today.
Do that? Do that? I
um,
guess for the viewers though, you did mention Downers Grove and Lagrange. We
yeah.
are located in the Illinois Chicagoland
Oh yeah.
area. If you're not from the Chicagoland area, so just a little tidbit of a geography for the people.
Yeah, I'm like just so anxious to cut the promo for them that I forgot to mention where in the United States we are. Kind of important.
10 promo. That's all I can
Yeah.
say.
Okay. So we rolled for it off camera. Chris won the roll and elected to go first. So I am gonna turn it over to him, and he's gonna get us underway.
Yeah, so with Prism, if anyone happened to see our constructed game, the constructed CC deck that I built for Prism and Luminairs was heavily reliant on auras and trying to make some tokens and attack with the tokens. For Blitz, this deck basically has none of those elements, so it's basically trying to slam in as much damage as possible ASAP using the big attacks, and unfortunately against Jim and Levia, as we saw last game, that can be a major problem. So we'll see if this is a viable strategy or not, or if I'm going to need to tweak some more card slots to, be, hedging towards helping against the Phantasm 6 attack or 6 attack block situation. So we'll see how this works. But I'm just going to start by arsenaling a card, shipping it over to you, sir.
That's a good strategy, I think. Leaves me with not a lot of options. Let's let's go with a pitch, a yellow dread screamer to swing the Ravenous Meataxe for 3, drawing a card, discarding a random card. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Let's go number 4.
Is a hungering slaughter beast. It is a 6, so I am attacking for 5.
Gotcha. Let us defend with a Enigma Chimera Red for 3.
No reaction on my end.
No reaction from me, so I'll take 2.
Okay, I'll get you down to 18. I will. Let me double check really quick. Arsenal a card
Okay.
and draw up.
All right.
And don't forget to draw up as well. Oh no.
No, no.
Yeah, because technically, yeah, you did
It's
that already.
the
Yeah,
second turn now.
yeah.
I could have cheated you out of points.
I thought it was like me pseudo going first because the Arsenal
Yeah,
go.
right.
Yeah, I apologize.
I'm at 18 here. All right. In the old RC, this is what we got. So we are going to out of the arsenal, we're going to play Herald of Protection Red. That costs 2 money, so I'll pitch a yellow to pay for it. Red is 7 attack Phantasm. If Herald of Protection hits, put it into your hero's soul and create a Spectral Shield token.
Ooh, very
2
nice.
cards.
I
And
will.
technically, I do have Go again because Luminairs does see the yellow in the pitch zone.
And that's on any attack, right? Doesn't matter.
Yep,
Auras,
any illusion.
anything.
Yep, Luminairs, any illusions attack. Yep.
Let's block with a Graveling Growl yellow. It is a 6 power card.
Okay. No reaction.
Same?
I'm sorry. I punted. I got it before. In response to your block, I have
Yes.
to blinding beam that.
Okay.
So my bad. So I'm gonna give that one my 2 attack.
And you don't have to pay because it is a shadow card.
That is correct. It costs 1 less resource to play if it targets a shadow card. So that was the goal.
-2 attack, right?
-2. Yep.
Okay, so then my 6 becomes a 4. And since we have already passed the defending step, I have no reaction.
No attack reaction for me. So 7 -3 gets you for 4.
That's a good little hit there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and triggers your go again.
It does, and I get a shield, and it goes into my soul. Technically, this goes into the graveyard. Go again. Unfortunately, can't really do a whole lot. So what we're gonna do is poke you with the shield for 1.
We're going to block with a Writhing Beast Hulk red.
No reaction.
Same.
Arsenal pass. I'm sorry, no react. So
Yeah.
yep. I guess I should have mentioned for the viewers, the blinding beam is an instant. So, according to what I've seen from Legend Story Studios, the way that this works is when you declare a block from your hand, even though it's a 6 attack, I have an opportunity to blinding beam it to where that doesn't actually trigger the phantasm when it goes to check the power.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I've seen from that.
I believe you're right.
Your turn.
2-card hand over here. So we're just going to swing the Meataxe, pitch a Dread Screamer blue. I'll have 1 resource floating. Draw a card. Discard a random card. Card 1 or 2.
Pick number 2.
It is a Boneyard Marauder. It is a 6 attack. So the Meataxe swings for 5.
Gotcha. It's always a strong play to swing the old meter.
I think I think so as well. I definitely. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say to the people who are watching, I don't understand how to make a deck with the majestic weapon of hers, the Hexagore. So, if you have suggestions, whether it be Blitz or Classic Constructed, and you've tested it out, please reach out to me in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback on it.
Interesting, yeah. No block.
No reaction.
I will play a Soul Shield.
Oh, that's a big one right there.
I'm going to pitch a blue to pay for that. So I got 1 monies left over.
No react.
Same.
Okay.
Goes into my soul.
Yep. And then no damage is taken. I'm going to pass and cycle. It's to the bottom.
Over to me. This technically at the end of your turn, any cards in my pitch zone also go to the bottom.
Yes, they do.
And then it's over to me. So let me check my arsenal here. What we're gonna do is we are going to activate Prism once per turn ability. I can pay 2 money as an instant. Pitch a yellow to pay for the 2. Banish a card from her soul. Make a toke. And then Luminairs does now see a yellow in the pitch zone. So we're going to swing 1 Spectral Shield at you.
I will block with a Command and Conquer.
Ooh. No reaction.
Same.
Go again.
Yep.
Pokey again.
I will take this one.
Ooh.
Actually, no. I'll use the hooves of the Shadow Beast
Okay, gotcha.
to defend.
No
one.
reaction.
Okay.
Go again. And I think I want to try to keep the pressure on. So I'm actually going to pitch this Phantasmaclasm. Now, out of the arsenal, I'm going to come out with a Wartune Herald Red. This is a 1-cost attack, thus the red. It's a 7-attack Phantasm, and if it hits, it goes in my soul. Pretty simple card. I have no cards in hand.
This is a tough decision.
That was my idea. Get you in a bad spot.
I don't really want to do this, but we're going to block with another Command and Conquer to pop the Phantasm.
Alright. I have no cards, obviously, so I can't blinding beam you this time. So, yep, Phantasm blows up. And then that's my turn. Put these on the bottom. Put the Phantasmaclasm on top. Hope I can find that again sometime later in the game.
We're gonna rinse and repeat. Swing. Pitch a
Swing
yellow.
meat.
Draw a card. Swing that meat. Swing that meat around, baby.
I know you like swinging the meat, so
Yeah, if you're not swinging it around, you're not having fun with it.
that's true.
1 or 2.
1.
Dread Screamer blue, so it does not get the buff, so this is a 3 attack.
Ooh, lucky for me, huh? 3 attack, you say? And my next turn is very underwhelming with my hand. Block for 3.
No reaction.
Same.
Alrighty, cycle a card. And pass it over to you.
Alright. So that card in your arsenal, that was there from like a turn prior, you just kinda left it there?
It's been there for a while.
Been there for a bit? Okay.
It's been chilling.
It's been chilling, gotcha. Yeah, my turn is kind of poopy, but that's okay. Let's play Enigma Chimera Red. That costs 2. We'll pitch a blue to pay for it. So I have 1 money left over. This attack does not have go again because I do not have a yellow in the pitch zone. So this is an Enigma Chimera, pretty simple card. It is an 8-attack Phantasm.
Any on-hit clauses?
Negative.
I'm going to block, since I have lower health than you, 2 with the Arcanite Skullcap, and 6 with the Carrion Husk.
Ooh, wants to get rid of that doggy, eh?
Man, the
Skullcap-
time is nigh.
The time is nigh. You get to keep your hand that way too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no reaction.
Same.
All right.
So the 6. Go ahead.
Yeah, 6. You got 8 there. Yep.
Yeah, 6, and this breaks and goes to the banished zone, which I will represent as the bauble, giving me a blood debt total of 1, and then the Arcanite Skullcap gets 1 counter of. Well, it blocks 2 on that turn. So it gets a counter.
It's a battle one. I do not have go again, so I'm going to arsenal. One resource wasted. Your turn. So maybe this is now you're going to apply a little pressure here. Let's see.
We're gonna go for it at least. So we're gonna go with a Shadow Puppetry red, which only is red. Next attack gains +1 and go again, and if it hits, you may look at the top card of your deck and banish it. We'll pitch a yellow Beast Within to play a Boneyard Marauder, which costs 1, so I have 1 resource floating. Boneyard Marauder is a 6 attack, but with the Shadow Puppetry buff, it will be a 7 with go again. And
Gotcha.
as an additional cost, I must banish 3 randoms from the graveyard. No buffs if anything happens, just an attack. 1, 2, 3. And we hit a Dread Screamer, a Graveling Growl, and a Command and Conquer. 2 have Blood Debt, 1 does not. That brings my Blood Debt total to 3. Turns off Blood Debt for the turn. And then we can proceed with a 7 attack, go again. If it hits, look at the top card of your deck. You may banish it.
7 attack, go again. Yikes. Yikes, I tell ya. No block.
No reaction.
I do have another soul shield.
Oh, jeez, that's a huge.
No kidding, right?
That's awesome.
So to pay, I'm gonna pitch a blue ski. So I'll have $1 left over.
Okay. So then, of the 6 you blocked, 1 gets through.
Well, I have one. I have the shield.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. So you take that damage, right? So
if no, it says
no, the shield pops, right?
Yeah, but it says if your hero would be dealt damage, instead destroy Spectral Shield and prevent 1 damage that source would deal.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So your shield, you take nothing.
Correct.
So then technically it does not hit. So then I cannot look at the top card and banish it.
I believe that to be correct, yes.
Okay. Then we will close the chain. With 1 resource remaining, I will pitch a Mark of the Beast to go up to 3. Swing, go back down to 1. Draw, discard. Uh-oh. We got to do some things here.
There we go.
It will be a 6 or 5 power attack because the Beast Within is a 6 attack. However, Beast Within forces me to banish a card and lose a health. It is a 6 power attack, so I add it to my hand, and I do not repeat this process. It was a blue Wrecker Romp.
Gotcha.
So now,
15?
Yeah, 15, and then we're swinging the Meataxe for 5.
Gotcha. Check my arsenal. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna block with the footsteps, and then I think that's it. We'll block there, and then when I defend with the footsteps, I can pay $1, which I will, and if I do, it becomes a 1 defense until the end of the turn.
Okay. No reaction for my own.
Same.
So 5 minus 1.
5 minus 2 here.
2 and take 3.
So I take 3. 15 up.
All right, I have 1 card in hand that we got from that Beast Within, 1 in Arsenal. So I will just cycle it back over to you.
At the end of your turn,
okay,
I'm going to activate Prism as an instant. So I'm going to pitch a yellow to pay for 2 monies, banish a card from her soul to make a token, and then go to my turn.
Okay.
These are going to go on the bottom. My turn. We're going to, on my turn, activate Prism, banish a card from my soul, pay 2 monies with a yellow, make a token. Luminaris is now seeing a yellow in the pitch zone, so we got 2 Tokies coming at you. Go again.
I'll take the first one.
Okay.
And then now that I have 1 less health than you, this
Skull
gets
cap
enough.
it.
Yeah, so then we'll use the last block on the skull cap.
Seems good. No reaction.
Okay.
And I'm out of cards, so that's all I got.
Alrighty.
Skull cap's so sick.
That skull cap it's like, it's a feel bad that it's the legendary from the second set because it's so good.
It's just so vanilla good, right?
You and I both caved and recently purchased one, and it's like you don't feel bad about it at all because you know how important it is.
Yep.
All right, we are going to pitch a blue Wrecker Romp to out of the arsenal play a yellow Dread Screamer. 1 resource. Yeah, 1 resource floating. This is where we banish the 3 randos. If one of them is a 6 or more, we gain go again.
Yep.
All right, we got Command and Conquer, Beast Within, and a Boneyard Marauder. That brings my blood debt total up to 4. And then gives this go again. So 5 go again.
5 go again. 3 cards in hand? Because that was out of the RC?
Yes.
Could be another big attack. Could be a Meataxe to the dome. Could be 2 more attacks, potentially. Because you have money. Dread Screamer costs 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's put the footsteps in front. And then we will also block for 3 here.
So the footsteps don't get a counter?
That's correct.
Okay.
Whenever you defend with the Phantasmal Footsteps, you may pay $1. If you do, its defense becomes 1 until end of turn.
Okay.
That's all it says.
So you can just use it as a 1 consistently. But you have to pay.
Yeah, but the last sentence, if it defends a non-illusionist attack with 6 or more power, it gets destroyed when the chain closes. So it can't block 6 or more.
Okay.
So when I block, I have to pay the $1, so I got to pay the $1 right now.
Sure.
So I'm going to pitch a yellow. So I'll have $1 left over.
All right, so no reaction from me. So it's just a 5, and you blocked 3, 4, and then you'll take 1 token away.
Yep.
Okay.
You're gonna leave the chain open or close the chain?
I'm closing it, baby.
Okay. Footsteps comes over here, so I can use it again on this attack.
Sorry about that, everybody. Fixed it. Okay. With the next, with the go again action from the Screamer, we're gonna pop the Goliath Gauntlet to gain +2 on an attack that costs 2 or more.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna pitch a Red Dread Screamer to go up to 2 resources to play a Red Dread Screamer. So, we will then banish 3 randoms.
Yep.
And if it hits 3 randoms, it will gain go again.
I was afraid of. You got 1 card left to swing that axe. Right after.
Writhing Beast Hulk, Hungering, and a Boneyard, bringing my blood debt total up to 7.
Gotcha.
6
go again.
6 go again.
Don't like that. put the helm out there.
Plus 2 plus it's an 8 go again. Remember?
Oh,
Gotcha.
gotcha.
We busted the gauntlet.
No problem. Let's put the helm out there, and when I defend with it, I got to pay the $1 to give it +2 defense until the end of the combat chain.
Okay.
So we have 2, or block 2, and then pass to your reaction.
No reaction from me.
Same. So with the shield, I got 3. 8 minus 3, I take 5.
Yep.
Go to 10.
Close the chain.
Okay.
And then this was actually extremely lucky of me that I drew into this exact situation. But as an instant, we will spawn big Blastoise.
Oh wow.
My blood debt is at a 7, and play Doomsday only if you have 6 or more. Create a Blasphemous the Soul Harvester. So we will create him, big Blastoise. This was an instant, and so then from that action point that was remaining from the Dread Screamer, we will attack with big Blastoise for 6.
Oi. I think I have to potentially try to have you at least block with a couple cards next turn. So I'm just gonna take it.
Okay. Got you down to 4?
Yep.
Alright. We refresh, we cycle. And
That was a good turn.
That was an insane turn. I mean, the Arsenal into another Dread Screamer into the Blastoise. Come on, that's like you can't dream of a better. That's like a Levia dream turn.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
And remember, Blastoise. I'm gonna keep calling that has 6 health. He can be one-shotted, and he cannot be. I cannot defend attacks attacking Blastoise.
Dude, that's hilarious, Blastoise. We need to get an alt art with Blastoise.
I was gonna say I should just get a Blasphemous the Soul Harvester and make it look like Blastoise. My favorite Pokemon, by the way.
Well, there you go. Well, this really pains me to do this, but I'm gonna pop the Dreamweavers.
Okay.
Action, destroy the Dreamweavers. The next Illusionist attack action card you played this turn loses and cannot gain Phantasm. So we will play Herald of Erudition. Cost 2, pitch a yellow. This is a 5 Dominate. If it hits, put it into my Hero's Soul and draw 2 cards. And it does have Go Again because of the yellow in the pitch zone from Luminairs. And it does not have Phantasm because of using the Dreamweavers to remove that clause.
Well, due to the Dominate clause, I can only defend with 1. So I will defend with a Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell for 3.
Convulsions. No reaction.
Same.
So 2 goes through.
2 goes through.
Alright, so Herald of Erudition hits. When it hits, it goes into my soul. I draw 2 cards, and I have Go Again. This is gone. Awkward. Well, I think we just... Yeah, we have to try. Alright, let's do... we're going to activate Prism. Banish a card from my soul. Pay 2 money. I'm going to use a blue, so I got 1 money is left over. Make a token. And then attack you with said token, and that does have Go Again because of Luminairs seeing the yellow pummel in the pitch zone.
I will not defend that 1.
No reaction.
Go down to 11.
Go Again. The Arsenal will play Wartune Herald Red for $1. 7 Phantasm. If it hits, it goes into my soul.
Oh, it's going there because we're blocking with a Shadow Puppetry for 2 and a Convulsions for for 3, so a total of
Oh, wow.
5.
Dude, so you had the hand of no sixes, huh?
I may have one,
You may have one.
but
Okay, so I have no reaction there.
same. So
2 goes through.
yep, I blocked 5. You dished out 7,
I get
9.
9. Arsenal pass. So
So
I'll go to my soul. Dirt.
yeah, that one goes into your soul.
Yep.
So the reason why I had to keep a card with a 6 was knowing the situation I was in was to attack with Blasphemate for 6 is a free action, costs 0, does take my action point. Whenever Blasphemate attacks, you may banish a shadow card from your hand, and I will banish the Shadow Brute card. If you do, you may banish a card from the defending hero's soul. So I will banish this Writhing Beast Hulk, which will turn off the Blood Debt, increase my Blood Debt by 1, attack for 6, and then banish 1 from your soul as well.
So here's a timing question I don't have the answer to. When you declare the attack, is there an opportunity for me to respond with any instance before that trigger resolves?
I feel like the answer would be yes, but that's kind of jank then, right?
Yeah, for sure. But because theoretically, if that was the case, I could respond with X.
Yeah, you could make a soul you could make a token before I then banish before. Yeah. I mean, I don't. Is Ryan in
right
here?
Now, he might be away, but
no, I'm here.
What do you think happens?
So, is part of Blasphemate an additional cost? How does Blasphemate read?
Whenever Blasphemate attacks, you may banish a shadow card from your hand. So I announce the attack, and then banish a shadow card from your hand, which I did. If you do, you may banish a card from the defending hero's soul.
I mean, to me, it might be different because Blasphemote's an ally. You're not playing a card. Therefore, Chris, I don't think, has an opportunity to respond until you're done paying the cost of that card. And part of the cost of that card is the banishing and banishing.
Makes sense.
Okay. So, usually you're playing the card, and that's the response. I don't think Blasphemate counts as playing the card. I think he gets to kind of skip around that. That would be my ruling, but I'm not 100%.
I think that makes some sense.
It makes it seem fair too, because then that ability against Prism would just be dead in the water.
That's true. All right, so we're banishing this out of the soul.
Yep, and then it's just a 6 attack, and I turned off my Blood Debt for the turn.
Gotcha. We will 2, 3 block with Arouse the Ancients. That's a 2 block, and then the shield.
Okay, no reaction.
Same. So I take 3.
Go down to 1.
Go to 1.
And then I will draw back up, and it's over to you.
Oh, man. Cards have come in very awkward order.
Yeah.
When you don't win, you just make excuses as to why you don't. Man. Felt so bad having to crack the Dreamweavers because I didn't have an opportunity to not... I feel like last turn, if I didn't do that, you probably would have killed me because you just kept your hand. I couldn't apply any pressure. I'd probably just die.
Yeah, I think you needed to do that. Blasphemate bailed me out.
Blasphemate is an insane card to have. Yeah. So check this out. Let's just do it to do it, I suppose. Let's pitch. We're gonna play. We're gonna play Phantasmify red. Pitch a blue. 2 money left over. The next attack action card you play this turn is an Illusionist in addition to its other class types and gains +5 and Phantasm. And we'll play Herald of Judgment for 2. 6 plus 5. This is an 11 Phantasm. So I'm going to guess you have a way to stop that.
And no go again because no yellow in the pitch zone.
That's correct.
I do indeed have a way to stop that. We will block with a Barraging Bighorn yellow, which is a 6.
Sweet. Blow him up. Your turn.
Alrighty. We're going to play an Endless Maw red, cost 3, pitch a blue. It is a 6 power attack. We banish 3 random cards, and if a card with 6 or more is banished this way, he becomes a 9.
Yikes.
Or banish 3 random cards, I don't know what I said. Oh, he does not become a 9.
Wow.
This is the first time I've ever whiffed on this. So this is like big. I'm in like big trouble here. I think I might have just lost the game. I knew the odds were bad, but jeez.
Not that bad.
I should have been more cautious. It's okay. 1 blood debt, bringing me up to 8 or 9. And now it's just a 6 attack. And then I don't have any action points here because my plan was to correct the hooves of the Shadow Beast. And now I don't have any way to turn off blood debt, so I think you just beat me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like well, yeah, if you block this, obviously, and then it was fringe dependent on being able to banish a 6.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, good game, dude.
Dude.
That was the first time that's happened to me in a long time, and I felt like I played so well.
You did.
I did, but you know what? That's part of the struggle. There is, I had some of these cards like the Convulsions and some of the other Dread Screamers, and sometimes
the one turn you blocked with 3 non-attack cards.
Yeah, the turn where you forced me to block with 3 non-attack cards, because you used the Dreamweavers. Yeah, I had to block with 3 non-attack cards, so that really put me in a pinch there, and ended up being like massive for you.
Yeah, that's great.
What was your whiff percentage there? Like, what was the chance of missing on all 3?
So pretty
high. How many
high.
cards did you have in the discard?
Pretty high, I think, because I'd have. Let's just say I would have had 3 more. You know, obviously, like these 3, I believe they were, plus this Maw wouldn't have been here. It was like really high. I have like 2 6s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 of the 8 were 6s, so it was bad odds. So I should have like calculated that and then just done a blast submit turn and drew the game out another turn or 2 until I could have gotten some higher percentages. But hey, man, you live and you learn. You live by the blood debt and you die by the blood debt.
Well, we got to see Blastoise on board doing some work for a couple turns.
And I could have done that too. I could have just Blastoise, pitched a 6 out of my hand, and then been like, okay, we're Gucci, baby. But
sure.
Hey, you live and you die by the blood debt, and these are lessons that I need to learn as I progress through my Levia lifespan.
Your journey through the shadows, you know?
Yeah, ooh, that's a great way to put it. That's what we're going to call episode 1 of Levia's Journey through the Shadows. And then Chains will just be called Cheating in the Shadows.
Good game,
all right, buddy. I'm going to report that I lost, and I'm going to stop the recording here. So,
sounds good.
If you guys enjoyed our game, give us a like and a thumbs up. You got to watch me embarrass myself at the end. And good game, Chris. And until next time, the Roundtable's out.